Describe myself in 2 words, rich and unemployed. These stones cost 2 birds. Let it count it when she bored. Deposit hit, checks clearing, ayy, nothing void. I know that ain't my ex calling, null and void. Where we going? Money going up.
All right.
Money counting.
Welcome again to the Rich and Unemployed podcast. And we got my homie, Imani, Yoki. What people call you? Both. All right. Before y'all watch this video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. All right. So, what do you do, man? Tell the people what you do. You're very interesting.
So I'm an entrepreneur. I own a beauty brand. We have a retail store. We do manufacturing and education in lump sum.
What's the name of it?
Hair porn.
Hair porn.
Hair porn. Hair porn training. Hair porn stores.
How you come up with that name?
I don't know. You remember my first name? It was like Bozzy. You hated it.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
It was a long time ago. You probably remember that you hated it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of came to me. But yeah, I didn't start off with that name.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely came to me some way, somehow. I don't remember. I think it just really was an original thought in my head, and I just went with it.
What year you started this? Was it like 2014, 15?
Yep, 2014 is where we like started doing all the back end stuff, and then 2015 is when like I got official. That's when I actually started servicing customers.
Just
well, officially, you know.
Serving customers is just making wigs and.
Well, like selling online, you know, doing things outside of my home, you know, because back then I was just doing hair. So 2015, I got my LLC and started my online business and started, you know, really pushing the brand, not just my services.
Do you know anything about marketing and branding? Like, do you have to study that?
So, I mean, no. So yeah, the answer, no. I don't know anything about marketing and branding. I haven't had
you know nothing about it?
I knew nothing about it.
Oh, you knew, okay.
I knew nothing about it. I had no experience in it. So yeah, I mean, the things that I know now, still so much I need to know, I want to know. But yes, come from pure experience on like trial and error, you know, testing things, see what works.
So at what point did you have to like bring marketing in and branding? Because like when I look at your sign, when I look at your logo, everything about the brand, like everything is kind of like well put together. So,
I mean, I'm just a aesthetics type of person. So all the looks around the brand, it's just my personal preference for anything. It's how I live my personal life too. But honestly, for marketing and branding, we actually never had a strong focus on it. That's kind of like where I'm at in business right now. It's like working on the marketing and branding because when I started my business, I was blessed enough to. It was easy, unfortunately. You know, it was easy, or it still is easy because you know what they say, your work speaks for itself, and it kind of truly is the situation. Everything or what I was doing, what I still do, the services I provide and the products I provide are unique. You know, a lot of things that I do or elements to my business are elements that you can't find everywhere. Yeah, you may find similarities, but you know, the exact product or service I'm offering, you know, is unique to me. So as far as marketing, my products always have marketed themselves very, very well. So I never had to work hard at that. So that's where I'm at right now, you know, because now that I have the free time, you know, when you're first starting your business, ideally you want to market, you want to do all of that and wear all these different hats. But when you're providing the services, then you know you're doing the services, and you're providing the customer service, and then you're you know, let's say you have a store too, so you know you're the help in there too, you're the cleaning, anything and everything, the manager, like all that stuff. So now I don't have to spend as much time on things that I've already mastered. You know, I've been able to bring a team in, so now I can work on the things like branding and marketing and all those. You know, in the way that I feel like I'm really good with aesthetics, I can put that into my marketing now and like, cause don't get me wrong, I can hire somebody to do that too, but I will and should. So far I haven't done any. I haven't had any paid anybody to help me with my marketing to leverage my marketing to the next level. So I look forward to doing that, of course. But yeah, like this is now my time, my free time that I get to really take and grow the brand like I see it fit.
You really couldn't tell. Like I really thought you really like understood marketing, just the way that you
People ask me that all the time. Don't get me wrong. There are things that I understand because I'm an observer. I do observe things.
Yeah.
And then small marketing elements for sure. Like I understand, about how to set up a product to sell and so on and so forth. But yeah, I've not propelled my business off of my knowledge of marketing. My business has propelled off of pure like product, good product, like word of mouth and word travels.
Did you start selling hair first?
No, I was doing hair first. I was doing hair at the house, just sew-ins, anything weave. I don't do natural hair, anything. We do natural hair in the brand. We have natural hair stylists, but at the time, I didn't do any natural hair. Just weave anything. Cause that's what I was good at.
Like I wanted to interview you because you're not just an entrepreneur, you actually are a teacher too. Like you actually teach other women how to make wigs, how to start a wig business too, like how to do all this too.
Yeah, so what we teach right now is it's a specific way to make your wigs, how to make your wigs by machine. It's a faster way to do it. I mean, a lot of women, especially in Atlanta, all over do hair. We really depend on that. We make a lot of money off of it. It's our real lives. But with everything, things can be tedious, and there's so many more things that you want to do with your brand and your time. And if you can figure out a way to do the same job that you've been doing that makes you money and do it more efficiently and faster, then it's lit. And obviously, some people just want to get into it, and what better way than to learn the best way to do something for the first time, So that's what we do. We provide education for wig making. We're expanding into more information like business-wise. I have a business course I've been working on for a long time, but I'm such a perfectionist. Like, I always like to make sure especially when I do education, like my courses, everything I'm doing has real value. So, I like to pack my courses in with a lot of things. I don't like to just put out, whatever it is that's, sufficient. I like to make sure I'm giving over information. So hopefully I'll be done with that maybe in the new year. Honestly, it's up. It's been up for a while. I just haven't released it because there's a couple of things I want to add to it.
So you haven't dropped the course yet?
I haven't dropped the business course yet. The wig making course has been out for some years now. Pre-pandemic, we were doing online and in-person courses. So I do it online and I do it in person. Pre-pandemic for both the online education and the in-person education for the wig making.
So both sides are successful. Your business with selling wigs and the education part.
Yeah, I think education. Was like a flawless victory. It just I told you I don't do any outside marketing. I just post it onto my page. And I hate to say it like that because it's a lazy way to do it. Obviously, you can get so much more lit if you put more effort into it. But things like my education have been able to sell so well because my brand does so well. And so, once again, it's just kind of like another, word of mouth, like, I trust this source right here to teach me these particular things because this person has been in business, for 5-6 years, successful. Every year we do better, numbers wise, growth wise, everything. And then, my products are amazing. So education was super easy to get into. It's a blessing too. I love it. It's,
somebody had to teach you this, like, because when I see you doing it, you giving out certificates, like you going like state to state.
Right.
So like, where'd you get it from? It just came out of nowhere, like I'm about to start teaching this shit.
So the flow of it, or the techniques. So
the technique.
The technique. So the wig making technique that I teach. So with hair and stuff, we don't have. We have you go to cosmetology school, but you don't have anywhere to teach you extension-based techniques like how to sew and weave, how to make a wig, how to color extensions, like a lot of things that. Services that we're getting, especially like I said here, because we know how to do everything here. They don't teach you that in school. You learn that by yourself. So like you learn it in your kitchen, in your homegirl. Whatever she knows, you put it with what you know. or nowadays, everybody's on YouTube, so maybe somebody has put their techniques on how they do things on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, as far as really everything I've learned, I've taken a class or two, like in the beginning of my hair career. I was gonna slip my mind. Tamika
Keep
Gibson.
talking. I'm gonna move this mic up.
I've taken some. She's an OG. She's real dope. I took some classes, like simple cutting classes and things like that in the beginning. But as far as the class that I teach right now, the wig making technique that I teach right now, I taught myself that. I already had experience with sewing machines. My grandmother taught me how to use a sewing machine a long time ago, and although I did teach myself, it's not something I taught myself overnight. It took some years. I experimented with it, 1 year, and then maybe 4 years later, I didn't pick it back up because it didn't work out how I thought it should. And then I just kind of like basically committed to the idea, because I've seen people make wigs by machine before, but maybe I didn't like what they were using, the materials, or I didn't like, so I didn't really just want to make it my own. It was just necessary, and I needed the wig to function a certain way. The way that their wigs were functioning wasn't how I wanted mine to function. And so, I came up with what I needed the wig to do, and I came up with the technique, and that's what I teach now. So my technique, no one teaches that the way I teach it unless you have learned it in my class.
So like your students, do you offer like mentorship? Like after the class, do they get to reach out to you?
Yeah, they definitely get to reach out to me. I don't offer any like specific type of mentorship. I'm working on that too, a program. And that's really going to be something just fun for me, because I get asked so many times from the girls that I teach, and then other girls, and I feel like honestly I love teaching classes, but I feel like that's when I'm really having the most fun, when I get to have like really like advice-based sessions with somebody who wants the advice and who's listening, because I love to help. So and if you're a person that loves to help people and like kind of like give a good word, like everybody don't want to hear a good word, like, or everybody's not gonna take what you're saying and actually apply it, because I know I'm the type of person, if you talk to me, especially if you know anything about anything, like, or if you're just good at what you do, if you're talking to me, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna try to pull something from it. But so that's why I like classes, because I always find when I'm talking, people are really listening, and they're using the information. So I do kind of want to do a mentorship thing. I'm gonna work on the business course first, because I always like to have online-based material, so when I am not present, there's something that you can reference still, whether it's text, whether it's like a manual, or whether it's my, online course attached with whatever I'm providing in person. So you just have another reference, But yeah, my girls are able to reach out to me after their classes, of course.
Now, you had to go to China, right?
I didn't have to. I wanted to.
You wanted to?
I wanted to.
Why?
I wanted to. Because I feel like, being over here, we're so limited. Obviously we have the internet, which is great, but we're so limited, and what we can reach in the time, and especially when you're ordering things like products, clothes, hair, whatever it is, you're ordering a bunch of samples and stuff like that. You gotta wait for shipping. You're paying for shipping, and then you have to pay for everything that you want to see. Even if you're not confident in it, but you just want to see it. So the best way to do things when you're sourcing, and I source all the time. Like I'm never, even if I'm satisfied with my products, I'll still look at the market to see if there's anything that is cheaper, better quality. Rather, if I say if it's cheaper, it has to be the same quality but cheaper. So I'm always looking to get the best deal, rather. And then obviously I want to stay on top of the market. So I want to see, what people are doing first, and inevitably we do it first, like here, because it's our sport really. We make up all the techniques, even though if they make the products, but by the time it hits China and stuff, like that's what the market's going to start selling. So you kind of get an idea of what the market's going to shift over to, or maybe you can cause the shift if you catch a product that is particularly interesting ahead of time. A lot of things that we're selling are things that we've been selling a long time ago, but people are just picking it back up and recreating it, making it, branding it better, and making it more popular. So, yeah, I went over there just to source, to always find, new products, to get connections with my manufacturers. So that's important too.
Did you find like what you were looking for when you went out there?
I always find something interesting. Yeah, never looking for anything in particular because, like I said, typically I'm quite happy with my manufacturing. But just like for the pandemic, a lot of things changed. A lot of companies weren't able to operate at the same volume because maybe loss of cash flow issues, or employees getting sick or whatever. So for the pandemic, we had to outsource sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's we're being in China and stuff and getting all those contacts. So when I get out there, I straight network, like I'm on my feet, I'm on the ground all day long, and I'm just collecting contacts. Some people I may be particularly interested in, I may buy some samples and test some products, and maybe if I don't use it right now, it doesn't mean I'm going to not use it later. So it helped for things like the pandemic because I had to definitely outsource to keep the business running, because just because the world is having a global issue doesn't mean your customers are really going to understand. They don't give a fuck about a global issue.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, China's an experience. It's a whole experience. I'm grateful to have been able to go as many times as I've been because obviously with the pandemic, I haven't been since. So I was going twice a year, and I haven't been since they've closed the world. I've been other places, but I ain't been to China.
Well, when you went out there, like, were they like? What I'm trying to say, I heard that they were like acting different towards black people. Like, were they?
So I hear that too, and I don't discredit it. That they could be a little racist.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. But so my experience is different because, and obviously you shouldn't be judged by what things you. I don't dress super nice in China. I don't wear designer bags. I think maybe at one or two, depending on if I'm with my driver or not. But I don't get fly in China. Like I put on regular shit and walk around. But they can. First of all, they like Americans.
Because we're spending money.
Yeah,
for
so,
sure.
they see a black American, maybe not so rude. And then, two, I think it does just genuinely depend on it if they feel like you're doing business. So, I think that's why I'm not going to discredit, people's experiences because I know it didn't come from out of nowhere. But, I feel like most of them, just want to do business. Like they're so driven for money. So if they feel like you're going to do business, or they feel like you could potentially do business, or you're just in vicinity to do business, they're a little bit, they're a lot more responsive. So I've had really kind experiences in China, down some, from my manufacturers to random people. Like that's how I met my driver. He was I was getting around in China, maybe my third time going or something. And usually I just take cabs and stuff where I'm going, or my manufacturers will take me around. But obviously you don't want to go everywhere with your manufacturer because they're not going to let you, get real lit. So, you got to do things yourself. So after a couple times coming, it's like, okay, let me try to find my way around. And so some cabs I hopped into, they're very short, a little aggravated because I don't speak the language. I speak so little now, but not enough for real too.
Chinese?
Cantonese. But yeah, I speak so little though. Enough to get around the markets, but not enough really to for an older Cantonese person not to be irritated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I experienced that a lot. Like I said, depending on what I was doing, people getting short. But then just as I experienced someone irritated, just like you experience someone in America, just short, ready, done with the day. I don't feel like dealing with no foreigners, nothing like that. It was a really nice driver. And I showed him everywhere I needed to go that day. It's 1,000 places. He's just it was I could drop you off or I'll just charge you for the day. And I'm like, charge me for the week. You know what I'm saying? Because charge me for the week. If you're willing to drive me around, then please, because I need a car.
How much was that for a week?
I think I don't know. I didn't calculate for a week. I think it was 100 a day.
Damn, that's nothing.
That's nothing. I'm talking about when I wake up in the morning, like obviously I would pay him more than that because I'm like, it's $100 a day.
Yeah.
Way more than that. Well, I'm telling you, from morning to evening. Maybe I'll go in around like 8 o'clock or something, or 9, depending on the time I have dinner. But you know, like I wake up like maybe 9, 10 o'clock. Like he's already outside waiting, you know, in the morning. Hop in the car. He got my list from the day before, what we left off on. Like, you know, just take me straight there. Like if we left off in a market, because the markets can be huge. If we left off in a market, you know, he'll, you know exactly where we came from in that huge ass maze of a market. Like, you know, get us right back to where we was going. You know, he's obviously local, so he can communicate with them. He gets me deals, everything. Like, so, and I obviously I can't speak to him. You know, we use WeChat. WeChat is like super popular in China. It's the way they pay for everything. It's like Apple Pay. It's the Apple Pay before Apple Pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope. So that's how you pay for everything in China too. But so that's how we communicate, and we're able to translate what each other is saying. And then, like I said, the more time we spend together, the more time he understands English and I understand certain things in Cantonese, and we're able to talk. But yeah, just a kind driver is a really, really close friend. So like every time I go to China now, I make sure he knows first. Like, you know, I come out from the airport, he's in the airport, you know, waiting. Like he's like, you know, so.
The list of places that you're going, like you find these places online?
Yeah, you can find them online. If you know people in China, you can get those addresses and contacts for them. I do have a friend. It's my manufacturer's husband's sister. So I'm known with one of them. I've known them for a really long time. They was like my first manufacturers. They were the first people to like help, you know, assist me in getting to China, like, and I'm taking the leap, and I'll bring her things like Apple products, you know, like watches and stuff like that, because you know it's more expensive over there.
Yeah.
And then in return, if I need anything, like any information, either find something for me or even like pick me up from the train station, because I take the train into China sometimes too, because it's dope.
You be going by yourself?
I go by myself all the time. I only took somebody one time with me. I go myself all the time.
Damn.
I go everywhere with myself all the time, except like lit places. Like, you know, if I'm going on vacation, I'm gonna go with some friends or somebody. But yeah, business trips. When I went to India myself, when I China myself, every time. Cause I be working. So you know, people wanna do their own thing. They wanna see sightsee and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, you be on a mission when you're really on a mission. Yeah. Like sometimes I would like to travel with somebody. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like and I did have fun with one of the girls I took. She was actually a student of mine who took a lot of my classes. Like every class I came out with, she had took a version of it. Like she's a hustler. She has her own store and salon in California. So she had wanted to go. She had always expressed interest. Like I said, she a hustler for real. Like I know she's like for real with it. So, you know, if I can't tell where your energy is at, and you be like, oh, I want to go with you somewhere, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But I tell her motivation, like, you know, she'll travel, like I said, all the time from California into Atlanta to take a private class. Whatever the class is, she want to take a private version of it, you know, spend the money and everything. So, yeah, she was like, you know, man, when you go to China next time, let me know. And a lot of people had told me, like, oh, let me know. Like, I think I let 2 other people know they were playing. And then I had let her know. And the other 2 people I let know were friends. So, you know how friends go, like, oh, girl, I want to go with you next time. And I'm playing. But she actually wanted to go, and you know, people charge for the tours and stuff like that. Like I ain't really with that. I'm not no fucking tour guide, you know. Like we out there, we gonna be outside. We might get in some trouble and stuff like. But she had went with me, and it was dope. It was a dope experience being able to give her that experience, because it's a whole nother world out there, you know. And now she has the contacts to go back by herself. She wants to, like, my driver information and everything. You know, she can get around if she needs to. And, yeah.
I gotta go to China. I gotta go get.
You got to. It's the, especially Guangzhou. You know, China's beautiful in general. So you got to go, period, see other places, not just Guangzhou, Shanghai, Shenzhen, but even Hong Kong. Hong Kong's not in China, but yeah. My mom be throwing off all these noises.
Nah, I need to go out there because.
Yeah, China is like the international like mecca of anything that you want to fucking sell, you know. So like when I'm out there, you know, I have to resist the urge to shop for other shit, you know, like because you could buy clothes, you know, like regular like sweats, you know, blouses and ties, furs and stuff. I love fur, so And you can buy electronics and stuff like jewelry, all types of stuff. So
For the low.
for wholesale, you know. So when I go out there, I really wish I could stay longer. Like I've actually before the pandemic, I was anticipating getting an apartment there. Obviously, I had to get it with a local because you can't just be buying shit and renting shit out there. You're not a citizen. But I had a friend, like I said, was local that was already living out there. Apartments like real cheap a month. You know what I'm saying? Like $600, $700, something decent. So just so I could stay longer because when I'm there, I get so inspired. Like my wheels, they get grind. The gears get to grinding. You know how you're here, you make plans and stuff. You put them on paper, and you're like, okay, I gotta contact these people and stuff. In China, you just wake up and get out and get out and go talk to them. Go meet them, go pull up on them. Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Like work the best deals. Cause like I said, when they see you in person, they have another respect for it, and they're gonna give you the best deals.
Yeah.
I always get the best deals. Cause my manufacturers that met me in person, they know I'll pull up. Like,
I'm going.
you got to. You got to.
So you single, right?
I got somebody who care about me. I got somebody who care about me.
I only ask because
I got somebody who care about me.
what does that mean?
I got somebody who care about me.
Y'all go together? Yeah.
I got somebody who care about me.
I got a lot of people that care about me.
I got somebody who really care about me.
I'm only asking because you're a boss chick, right?
Yeah.
And dating is a little harder for boss women because one, like you can't just get somebody that's beneath you, right?
Right. It'll fuck with you, yeah.
It would.
I realized I have never tried it after I was already in something like that, and but yeah, I didn't realize that if you're not dealing with somebody as ambitious, because it don't matter, like it's the ambition I think.
The mindset, for sure.
And yeah, you attract the people who are like you if you love yourself. So yeah, it could be difficult. It could be difficult. Obviously, yeah, I try to date people who are more ambitious than I am. I date people who I want to be with somebody I can learn from. You want your man to be the head, not the tail.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm with, women being extra bosses and like not needing, men, but yeah, you want a man. We're humans, so men want a woman, women want men, and
Is it harder to find people that are like that you're looking for, like boss type of guys, boss type niggas? No.
I hate when people say like in Atlanta it's so hard to date. Men are so bad in Atlanta. It's not Atlanta, first of all. Guys are terrible everywhere. I mean, people are terrible.
Not in Oklahoma, Missouri and shit.
Yeah, they are. They just, we just don't know them. They be on that, for lack of better words, redneck country.
Yeah.
Shit, same ghetto, but just different way to present it. But yeah, no, people ain't worth a damn all over the place. I wish I could tell you if we went on this podcast, interesting story about a man who lives on the whole other side of the world. Like, I ain't talking about Africa. I'm talking about one of them states that, he should be, a good guy, but, this just...
Yeah.
I feel like if you can meet somebody in a place like Atlanta, you really done met somebody good, because here is where you're tested. If you're faithful in Oklahoma, you may not be faithful because you're a faithful man. You're faithful because you don't have the opportunity.
Yeah,
it's not so many options.
Yeah.
If you could be here, you could concentrate, you can hold somebody down, and you can excel in life. You really a gem, because there's so many distractions. You really gotta hone in if you're gonna be somewhere out here. So yeah, I don't find it hard finding boss men. I feel like you have to be, I don't want to say realistic with your expectations, because I'm very picky, but you really know what it is that you want in people. So ambition and like mindset and how somebody treats me is very important to me. So there's a lot of people in this world that and successful men, they have good mindsets that will treat you how you'd like to be treated and whatnot. But they just may not come with all the things that, because you may want other things too. You know, you may want them to be 6'6". You may want them to, you know, like have a lot of swag. You may want them to dress like this and, you know, look this way, maybe light skin, dark skin. So that's why it's not hard for me, because just life has weaned me off of like physical so much. Don't get me wrong, I can't. If you're repulsive to me, you're repulsive. Like, so it's not one of those. But looks don't drive me. I was telling somebody the other day, my friend was thinking about doing like online dating, and you know, I don't knock it.
Tinder or something?
Yeah, like Tinder. You know, I think it was something else. It was one of those like fancy ones that you need like the league.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, some fancy dating site. But I don't knock it. It depends on the type of person you are. So I'm the type of person that I can't be interested in anybody until I feel their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to talk to you. And you have to talk to me, you know, to feel me. Or otherwise, you're not going to, you know, whatever the reasons why you think you like me, it might not be the reasons why you like me. And you might not end up liking me, because that's not what, you know, we're looking at pictures here. And the same with me. Like, I'm looking at your picture. I'll be swiping for fucking days, because I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, I'll be trying to look deep in your pictures, like, you know, damn, I wonder how this nigga think. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm thinking as I be swiping. I wonder how this nigga think. Like, you know, because that's all that really, like, it matters to me is your interaction and your impact on me, you know, when you come around, when you're around me. So, yeah, for me, no, it's not hard, you know. Somebody, even though, like I said, I got somebody who care about me, but when I am in the dating, you know, world, it's fun. It's fun because you get to meet so many great people. And just because you're dating doesn't mean, you know, you have to be having sex. You know, you can meet people. People got that so confused nowadays. Everybody you gotta meet, you gotta have sex with. So,
you ain't gotta have sex?
No, not everybody you meet. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess if you're in an exclusive relationship, like, you are actually indeed, you know, spending time with them on a regular, then yeah, you probably having sex. But no, sometimes you meet people and they could be great people. They're just not the great people for you.
That is true.
You know, and then that's
Very
your
true.
experience. But I mean, yeah, anybody I'm spending time unto time, and I don't waste my time. You know, so if I'm spending time, you know, we're spending time together. Like, we're probably gonna spend time for a long time. But yeah, no, when I am in the dating mood, dating is fun. And I guess too, because I'm not dating for marriage necessarily. I do want to get married one day, but it's so many things that I aspire to do in this world. Marriage is not an aspiration. I feel like love and marriage and stuff is great, and it's, you know, it'll come. Just like friendship, who aspires to make friends? Unless it's for business, you know what I mean? Like, I aspire to have more business friends, more connections.
Yeah.
But who aspires to be like, damn, I need more homies to hang out with and smoke with. Like, you know.
Some people like that, though.
Some people are like that, and there's some people who are like, damn, I need love. Like, I need somebody to live with and to, you know, to wake up to every day. Like, some people aspire for that, and I don't, but I do want it. You know, I feel like those are one of the natural things in life you don't have to want, they just come. So, yeah, I want to get married, but yeah, so I'm not dating for, or meeting people for marriage. So maybe my experience is just different. It's a lot more positive because of how I look at things. But yeah, no, dating is not hard. You definitely, when you're a boss, you gotta date boss niggas, like, or boss men. You can't be dealing with nobody, because that's when the jealousy comes too. Like, you don't wanna.
Yeah, it ain't too many boss women out here though. It ain't.
In Atlanta, it is. You know, it's you know what. So men like you get the privilege of not meeting so many. I don't know why it is, like, you know, because it's funny, because when I meet men, you know, who do well, who live well, and stuff like that, maybe they're just not like as, they be, yeah, because you don't be outside, like, you know, you do what's moderate, you know what I'm saying? You hang out, but you don't do it in excess. But I hear a lot of times, like, you know, the same thing, like, damn, that's crazy. Like, they're so amazed by why I do it. I'm just like, you know, I know a lot of women. I don't know them personally, but, you know, internet connects you to everybody. I'm like, damn, all these entrepreneur women in this world, and it's like, I feel bad sometimes. Like, why you got to meet all the bum ass women? Like, you know, like,
I don't know. It's
feeling
like
bad for y'all.
I meet like.
I'll say bum, because regular women are still a blessing too. They could be an asset.
They can
You
be.
don't have to be an entrepreneur to be an asset
Yeah.
to your life.
Because I really don't need a boss chick,
You
but
know?
their mindset be on a different level. I'd
Right.
rather have a boss chick than a bum, because all they're
Yeah.
gonna do is just pull. They're gonna just take from
You're
me
right.
like,
No,
oh, I
you're
need this, I need this.
Right. Every 5 minutes gonna be something.
It's something. I need my
Yeah.
bills paid. It's something. It's like,
Yeah.
man, I ain't got time for that.
I'm trying to start a business.
But the boss chicks that I might meet, they just not attractive to me.
Okay.
I think I'm just real shallow when it comes to that sometimes.
Okay, what you mean, physical or
Yeah, physical beauty.
Yeah, with men, that's a big deal. Like, so, as much as I don't care about looks, or I'm easy on looks for my men. Like, it's more about what's on the inside wholeheartedly. I still do all I can to keep myself looking, great. Even though what's on the inside it matters for me too, or it should matter for my man too, because I have a lot on the inside to offer. Like, that's the best part of me. Who I really am. But men, y'all need that. Y'all need that physical attraction. So. I understand that. Men, y'all need it. Even if y'all can get past it short term, y'all really do need it though. So it's I don't know what it is. We don't need it, but you guys need it.
I need it.
Yeah, men need it. They need it. You can't discredit that part.
When I walk in the room, I want to have somebody. They don't have to be the most beautiful. I'm not looking for that.
No, you just want them to be beautiful in your eyes.
Sure.
In the eye of the beholder, for sure. If you're not beholding that beauty, then fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
Seriously.
I don't know. Right now, I'm just gonna stay single.
No, it's not. It's not about that too. You gotta give yourself time. Like you said. No, for real. You like I just said. I don't think you're that type of person either. That is you don't long for love. Like you open to it.
Yeah.
It could be. So I think it's just as long as you open, and you're ready. So you work on yourself. So that's what I do. I'm always working on myself. Like, I even have been learning, from over time, I've learned how to cook. But, even though I'm not longing for love or waiting for it, like I meet a man, I'm not like, oh, okay, this got to be it. It's going to be it. But I'm learning to cook for my man. So I over the years, I've been preparing myself in so many ways, cooking, mental. I got a temper. So as I get, older in time, I'm working on my temper because, you want to be perfect for that person. So I still got a lot of things. I'm sure you got a lot of things in you to work on before you meet somebody special. Because when it happens, you want to do right by it. You don't want that to be your experiment. You want to be ready.
I gotta work on
complicated, so I know you need some time.
I don't know what you done heard, but
Oh, don't do me like that. I ain't no herd.
Listen.
Ain't no herd. I'm present.
I just gotta work on my communication skills.
It be that.
You know what I'm saying?
It be that.
I think that's the most part, like my
that.
communication skills.
I can guarantee you, there's a lot of things communication can kill. Because you'd be surprised, especially if you or you'll end up finding you a boss woman that you're attracted to. Because there's a lot of them out here. I can't hold just a lot of beautiful women that are doing anything. So and that's gonna be a big deal with entrepreneur women or boss women. You have to communicate. You have to make sure that you're treating them equal in that as far as respect goes. And so, we don't got to be communicated. All women, I think, we don't have to be communicated with all the time unless it's a crazy woman. But regular women, just let me know what you got going on. My person that cares about me, we speak all the time, but it's not like we're, because I can't communicate all day and text all day long.
Yeah.
I'm busy, but we check in, so it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's just like words being exchanged. We're not even really talking about nothing, but light words over the period of the day. Maybe it's a total of 6 messages sent or 10, but it's just to show hey, you're an important person to me, so I'll make sure I keep up with you. We ain't gotta talk about shit though. We might even talk on the phone. A lot of times I'm not even on the phone. I'm usually just texting, and I don't like texting, but it's a good way to just keep in touch with somebody when you still are busy, because I can get so busy, and they can get so busy. So it still makes you feel, connected to a person. It doesn't make you, and then when you get time to get up, y'all get up.
Yeah.
But it's important to make that effort. I think, especially with busy women, we just care about the effort.
Yeah, I think when you have somebody that's busy, they're not as needy.
100% is the best.
Yeah,
It's the best.
It's different because somebody that's busy, you ain't got to they not hitting you up all day. They're not really
worry about what they're getting into.
For sure, you know what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say, you just was idle mind is is fucking what devil's time or whatever. Like, you just don't want nobody who ain't got shit going on because you so busy you can't keep up with them. So that's what I've learned too. So the reasons why I like more ambitious men and stuff is not just because, oh, nigga, I have more money than me. Like, I need you to be busier than me because I'm busy. Especially where I'm at, I'm still there's so many things I want to do still. Like, this business is, like, I feel like I haven't even got started with my life yet. Like this is just something I'm doing right now, but it's so many other things that I have in store. So my time is only going to be more limited from here, and I need somebody who feels the same. So I need someone who feels like, damn, I have so many things I want to do from here. Like, I'm doing good right now, but I want to do so many things. Like, I need your ass to be up at 6 so I can get up at least at 9 because my ass is lazy. You know what I mean? So I can't have a nigga who's gonna get up at 12 because I'll get up at 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very like that with the man I'm dealing with. Like, I pick up on habits and your energy, everything. So if you eating bad, I'm gonna eat fucked up. If you're waking up late, I'm gonna wake up later. If you spending like unnecessary money, I'm gonna spend more money. Like, so, I definitely make sure, like I said, head not the tail. So if I'm dealing with a man, he got to be on point in so many ways.
Yeah.
Like, I got to really admire him. I got to low key look up to him. Like, the men I deal with, like, it's not even like like I'm googly eyed. Like, I look up to them. I'm like, damn, like, I want to be like you, like, for real. Yeah.
That's what's up. I want to ask you some more questions, but I ain't gonna get into your relationship. So, you got a link to your classes, right? I want to drop them in the description.
First of all my I have a Hey Link Me. It's like Hey Link Me at Your Plug Yoko. But all the links to all my businesses and my education, all the links are through my Instagram at Your Plug Yoko. But my online training site is hairporntraining.com, and that's where you can find my online training. And then my in-person training, it's to be announced. It happens, by seasons. We have a class that's open for enrollment right now. It'll take place in January, I believe. Like I said, we just got off the tour, so that class is closed. So this is the one that's open right now. You can access that through Your Plug Yoko, and then my website, hairporn.com, for products, wigs in particular, which is what we specialize in, and we have a full service salon, natural hair and extensions.
Don't worry, I'm gonna drop the link in the bio. In the description. This was a great interview. I appreciate you coming through.
Of course.
For sure. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And we out. That's it.
Cool.
I appreciate you.
That wasn't so bad.
No, that was good. I think you're gonna motivate a lot of people to start some businesses.
I motivate these bitches to start fucking with these niggas with something going on. Fuck these cloudy ass niggas. Fuck with a real nigga.
You feel me? Fuck with me.
Fuck with a real nigga. Gonna inspire you.
That's what I be trying to do. Like, when I meet chicks, man, I be trying to inspire them. But it's like,
seriously,
if I don't get that energy, man, I be out quick.
Because, you end up wasting your time. You get frustrated with a bitch trying to motivate her.
Hell yeah, I'm putting a lot of energy into them, and it ain't going nowhere.
Not for real.
I had this one chick I was dealing with. She was a little younger, and maybe like 5 years apart. And I would be trying to push her. Like, she looked like the shit on Instagram, but in real life, man, this bitch was so lazy.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't doing shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm talking about, I didn't pay for her teeth to get fixed, like the Invisalign shit. Lazy as fuck, didn't put it in her mouth. I'm doing, like, I'm paying bills. Like, I'm like, hell no, this ain't it. But that's when I caught the case anyway, so I was like, yo, I'm done.
That's crazy though, because y'all, it's funny because a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, that do well like you, y'all get caught up in doing all of these things for a lazy ass woman.
Trying to build a chick.
And then y'all become, like, that be the thing with y'all now, like, oh, I ain't doing this shit for no more bitches.
Yeah.
So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, then, cause that sometimes be my issue, like when I meet, and that's what used to be my issue. Like I said, you know, I deal with people solely on how they deal with me now. But you know, I would meet a guy, and he had that experience, you know, with a woman, lazy, he done helped the bitch open a business, done ran it to the ground, you know, did everything for the bitch, bought cars, everything, just lazy ass bitch, done everything she done touched went to hell. And then, you know, then they meet me, and it's like they're so skeptical to like want to do anything. Even though I don't ask for shit. Like I don't. You'll never catch me asking for shit. Like I tell a nigga real quick, you never call me a begging ass bitch. Anything I ever have received, bags, money, anything has been from generosity. Absolutely. I may ask for some money, like if it's one of them, you know what I'm saying. Well, nigga, I'm really dealing with. Like when we like that, like I'd be like, oh yeah, send me some money. Like you know, it's lit. But yeah, otherwise, like, nah, because niggas really be scarred low-key. And then you meet somebody who real, like my ex know, like, I'm one of the best investments he didn't ever made, you know what I'm saying? Because he put some money in my hand. Not only is he always going to get it back, like, and he don't do it for that, like, you know, don't get me wrong, gifts are gifts, so never the gifts, like, the gifts you don't get back. But if he said, like, oh, let me give you some money to help you with this other thing, like, you know, I'll give it back just to show you, like, yeah, give me some more money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because for one, if you ever need help, or if you, like, God forbid, I think one time he was, like, in another city, and you know how sometimes the way y'all move and shit, you know what I'm saying, with money and stuff, like, he needed money on his card because he had bills coming out, but he wasn't local to his money to put the money onto, you know, whole situation and stuff like that. And so, you know, he's like, damn, he got a lot of bills, you know, very, you know, busy man. So, you know, he's like, damn, I need like $6,000 like to my card right now. You know what I'm saying? You ask a bitch you fucking with, $6,000 to your card now. It's not, and this is where we weren't not fucking around. Like we're exes, total exes. But we're allies, you know, cause cause we built a meaningful relationship in that time. Even though when we went through that, we broke up. You know, we went through that. We wasn't cool, but you know, you growing. Now we're allies. So he's like, damn, I need $6,000 like to my card. I'm like, well, shit, you got PayPal? You know, like he's like, yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Cause you've given me money for my business, and that $6,000 I'm giving you. You can just keep it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's I really, you know, could have gave you that back because you gave me money and I made money off that money you gave me. Yeah. So it's really your money anyway, you know what I'm saying? So you could just have that. Like,
I'd be scared to just invest in people.
No, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I mean, you should be. You shouldn't just invest in people. You gotta really evaluate how a woman's life going. Don't ever try to build nobody because if they want it, they want it, and then find a way to get it. Especially when we have so many resources. So I wasn't lucky enough to have anybody help me start my business. But so many women have resources, men who want to help them start businesses and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, if you meet a woman and she ain't been able to start a business no way, no how, not through her own resources, like you ain't got out, you ain't shake no ass for it, you ain't, because there's so many things you can do. Like I say, you know, braid some motherfucking hair. Like there's so many things you can do to get this money, including dealing with niggas who really care about you. Because that's a whole another source of income in itself. Yeah. I wish.
And if you ain't did right with that money.
If you ain't did right with that, then you don't have no ambition. You didn't want to get the money, so why would I give it to you? You never wanted money. You know what I'm saying? It was never money that separated you and other people. It was the drive. Because I started my business with $2,000, like, you know, and I just kept building on that $2,000. Literally, that's it until I was able to, you know, build enough money to have enough products to start filing taxes, significant taxes, you know, then have enough taxes to be able to obtain, you know, loans and stuff to leverage other people's money and not spend my money. So, yeah, you know, don't ever try to invest no money in no lazy ass bitch. If a bitch ain't popping on shit right now, I don't give a fuck if she young. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. Let her figure it out. Take care of her bare minimums. Like, you know, I know men still want to be men for women, not that's beautiful. You know, so, you know, might as well just buy the bitch bag and
I'm not buying no bags. Because a bag might cost $2,500, $3,000, $4,000. Right now, Chanel's like damn near 5 racks.
Look,
and it's like you ain't got shit going on. I would rather put that into you versus buying a bag.
You definitely you don't buy a bitch who can't make 10 bands a 10 band bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, niggas know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? You care about me, you know what's going on with me. So if I ask for something like that, I'm gonna likely get it, and I'm only gonna ask if I'm asked what do I want.
So I made a post, right? This was months ago, but I was like, I want to be able to give you 150 for you to bring back 3.
Yeah.
Man, I had so many people hit me up like, oh, I could do it. I'm looking on their page like,
shit.
how the fuck would I give you my money?
You give a motherfucker 300 and see how much they bring you back on that 300.
Man.
They can't bring you $1 off that 300. You know, motherfucker can't bring you because the more money, the more opportunity to fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like less money, you can see what a motherfucker really do. Like I said, you could turn 2,000 into at least 10. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't gotta be quick. It don't gotta be overnight. Even overtime shows endurance. You know, it shows money management. But yeah, hell no, bitch. People think, oh, if I get more money, I'll really be lit. Like it's never the more money. Like
I think that's exactly what I said. I was like, you can't flip 10,000. Why would I even think about giving you 150? Like it's really the hustle. It's really the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because you could turn 10 into fucking 100. That's $10. You know what I'm saying? You could. I don't know, man. I don't get women.
You don't get the women you deal with.
I think I be looking in the wrong place though. I be in the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Like I said, when I meet men, they'd be so shocked with the conversations we have and things like that. And I ain't gonna hold you. Typically, like things end up not working out between me and people. You know, maybe because of like different wants and like I said, communication. Like I told you, I'm not interested in like having children right now.
Niggas don't be intimidated.
Not niggas with money, no. That's what I'm saying. Like the type of guys that I'm attracted to, no, because I have less than them. You know what I'm saying? Like I do well for myself, but they do so much better.
Yeah.
You know, I look like the regular woman to them. You know, but more of an asset, a little bit smarter. You know, a little bit less of a liability. You know, so like I said, you know, if I ask for a bag, I'm liable to get the bag because it's just like, well, shit, I know I'm not about to pay this bitch bills. She ain't never gonna ask me for no rent. Yeah. She ain't never gonna ask me for none of this shit. Like everything, I think the only thing I probably can do for her is buy a bag. At this point, I probably should buy the bag, like, cause you know what I'm saying. It's never gonna be a chance for me to do nothing for her aside from buying this bag. So, nah, they don't be intimidated. And I mean, you know, I'm not that oh I do it by myself ass woman. Like, you know, if you wanna be around, then you can be around, and I'm gonna treat you like my man, and I'm gonna depend on you. You know, for real. I'm gonna depend on you for the things I feel like men should do. Like I said, obviously I take care of myself. Yeah. But you know, if it's a matter of excess, then I'm gonna treat you like a man, and I'm gonna make you feel special in the way that you want to feel, so you don't feel intimidated. You know? So I think that'd be an issue. Women want to, be so. Boss women, we want to break that stigma. Like, we don't want men to feel like, oh, I'm not like the other bitches. Like, I'm not gonna be needy. Like, but I think men still need that. They need to be needed still a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Little bills here and there. Even no matter how well you're doing for yourself, who doesn't, want a little bit more adoration, and a little bit of change here and there. Like, I do well for myself. I make money, and if I ask my man for some money, give me some money, and he can see me making money. We got Instagram and stuff. Like, I don't hide my life or nothing. Like, I don't tell no lies or nothing. Like I said, I'm never gonna tell a lie. Like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. If something's really up with me, I'll say, I'll tell you. But if it ain't nothing up with me, and I just want some money, maybe like I wanna go on vacation. Like, I don't really want to pay for the hotel and stuff. Maybe I'll just ask, like, hey, can you pay for it? Like. You gotta ask. Closed mouth don't get fed. Luckily for me, I don't really have to spend any money on these women. But you know why though? And that comes down to the woman you're dealing with too. Because that's what I was telling my friend. A lot of men, especially like if you put yourself together well. You know what I'm saying? So women are already gonna, they're already like, okay, I'm interested in you because I know you got the money. You know what I'm saying? You get the money. You're attractive. And so I'm gonna play my cards right, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's money, right? Okay, so a lot of women are into that now. Like, okay, I'm gonna play my cards right, and if I play my cards right, like, But men like you who are so well put together and stuff, and for lack of better words, you deal with them type of women, like they all think like that. So you don't have to do nothing. A lot of y'all don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is keep yourselves up. Right. All the way up, you know what I'm saying? Keep buying more jewelry, keep buying, more shit, more property, making more money, and then, yeah, that's enough for them just to be around it. My ex told me, he said, some bitches want money from niggas, some bitches want to be around money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bitches want to be around money. You know, and don't get me wrong, like I said, you know, when I meet somebody, I'm more so around for how you make me feel, how you impact me. But at the same time, yeah, I want to be treated like a woman, like you treat like a man. So, you know, yeah, I want things, and I'm not looking for the nigga who look like, you know what I'm saying, who put it on good, because yeah, y'all don't have to spend no money. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a nigga feeling like that. Like, oh, I ain't gotta spend no money. No, that's not right. You gotta spend some money.
Like I will spend money, but
I know you will.
when you
but
dealing with
but
multiple,
you don't really have. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing too.
dealing with multiple women, it's like that shit start getting a little pricey. So
it does get pricey, and that's why I don't see how y'all do it.
I just do it just to get by until I actually just
I feel it.
find the right person.
I feel it.
Like,
but you know how much time you're wasting out of your life with so many energies, entertaining so many people. I was talking to a friend about that, a guy friend about that, you know. And, you know, I was just like, you know, how many times can you invite a woman over your house and you just sit on your computer and finish your work and exist? You know what I'm saying? You gotta entertain a bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta get some alcohol, put on some Netflix, whatever it is, you know, keep her comfortable so she's not in this bitch complaining.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even if you do it this time, you're not gonna keep doing it, you know, because she's gonna stop coming over or whatever the issue is, you know, unless you're giving her some money or some shit like. But,
well,
you know, you gotta over time you find that person who, hopefully, if you're lucky, you know, you find somebody who you can click with and stuff, and then you're able to live your productive life.
I ain't gonna call it waste of time though, because I'm really trying to find, like, I'm wasting time. Like, once I meet somebody, I'm done. Like, hey, listen, y'all, I found somebody.
But what are you looking for in this person? Because do you know what you want? Because I think some men think they want an ambitious woman, and they really don't. They really need a, you know, an aid, like, you know, like.
I think it's more, I'm looking more for a connection. Like, it ain't that I'm looking for a boss chick.
A connection.
A connection. It's really the mindset.
Mindset of what? You want her to have but you want her to have a smart mindset.
Smart, like, if you're gonna help me elevate, or if I could look for you as motivation. Like, it has to be something where, like.
That's an entrepreneur or something. Like, who's gonna motivate you other than.
But then again, it don't have to be, because the mindset.
Woman, like, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna have a motivating, ambitious mindset if you're not an ambitious person? And how do you not, you know, I guess you don't have to be an entrepreneur, but you know, you're gonna be a high level of something. You're gonna do some type of work that's.
Or you can just be my backbone. Like, if you could be like a person.
How do you have ambitious traits without having an ambitious lifestyle?
It ain't gotta be the ambitious.
Okay,
it ain't gotta be that.
You want someone.
First, I need a real woman, right? A woman that know how to treat a man. There's a lot that come with that.
Okay.
So, like, once I see that, all right, man, like, she knows, like, what she doing. Like, okay, cooking and cleaning is basically, like, the basics.
So you do want that as well. That's important to you.
Not really. But if you know, like, what to do, like, you ain't really got to be, like, cooking full course meals all the time like that. I don't really give a fuck about that. But, like, it's certain ways, like, a woman touches me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, I'm really affectionate for her. And if, like, I don't get touched, like, I just don't get that feeling with you. And then some women don't, like, they can't, like, joke around. Like,
I understand.
It ain't got to be just ambitious women, because if I meet a girl that's, you know what I'm saying, working a regular job, but, like, she feeds my soul, my mental, then that's cool. Then that could, like, okay, I could drop these women and I can kind of just focus on what I need to focus. And I know I got this girl that's going to, you know what I'm saying, be there for me on all different type of levels.
Still what you want so broad.
It is.
Yeah, I think you're going to find until you narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I thought about writing a list, right? I just everything that I want, and then I think it'll manifest even faster. But I like you. Sometimes you know when you finally meet that person. Like, you know.
I don't think you're gonna know.
I don't know either. Because I meet a lot of chicks, but I meet them in the wrong places. So, like, now I be in, like, different, like, conferences and shit like that. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. I'm gonna just live my life and get this money, and then hopefully, like.
Yeah, it's gonna come. Like I said, you know, we're a lot alike. We don't long for love. It just is, you know, like, and if you find love, you know, even if it's not like the love of your life, there's still love in dating.
Yeah. If I could find somebody that just had my kids, I think I'd be fine with that.
Oh Lord.
No, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, marriage is cool, but I don't really need to be married. I don't really need to be in a relationship. Like, if I could have somebody that could just.
You're not gonna. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, after a certain amount of time, probably you're gonna have some kids, but you don't want to give your kids the best shot of that.
I'm be there. What you talking about?
I mean, but what if a woman wants to move on with her life and, you know, don't get me wrong, you still be around. Like, if I had a baby father, like, we'd probably be cool. Like, nigga come around shit. But, like, obviously, I'm gonna be with a man. I'm gonna still have me a man. Like, so you gotta be, you know, we gotta work around that. So, I mean, inevitably, you can't control what happens between you and your spouse or the person you have kids with in the end. But that's why I don't have any kids right now, and that's why I'm so big on, like, whenever I have kids, it's gonna be so intentional because I want to give it the best shot.
Yeah.
At least say, like, okay, when we had you, we was like, you know, we tried to, like, and if it don't work out, then fuck that shit. Like, I'm not saying nothing that's gonna make me happy, but, you know, I don't give a fuck how old I am. I'll be 60 years old on a yacht in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Shaking ass.
That's what I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, until now, I would try, if I had kids, try to give it my best shot.
I'm just going based off of statistics. Like, you see a lot of single moms.
Yeah.
Women with multiple kids with different baby daddies.
I think that
So,
comes
like,
down to mindset of people, you know.
Yeah. I don't want that for sure. I don't want that.
Right.
But if I find somebody that's just, you know, want to partner up, about being parents, being co-parents, then I'll do that.
Hey, it's women like that. It's women like that.
I didn't heard about women that just want a child.
Yeah, and that will have all their children by the same man.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess that up for, like, if I do meet somebody, like, damn, I done met my wife, I got 2 kids.
Yeah, no, I think you should do it organically. I think you're gonna find it when it's coming.
I ain't tripping though. I mean, I got time. I'm 32. Damn, I'm 32.
Hey, you young still.
Damn, I'm 32. Damn.
I'm 28. It's getting late for me too.
Yeah.
By 35, that's when I'm gonna start trying to make shit happen.
Yeah, like 35 though. Like, I plan on retiring at like 35, 36 and shit.
I'm gonna try to, I mean, God willing, I should have my first kid, and then, like, hopefully I can, you know, I'm in a situation to where I can get married at around 35. It'll be good for me.
I hope you do. But me, I'm gonna get this money. All right, man. I appreciate you again. And this was still recording. So yeah, y'all tap in. What's your page? Your plug.
At Your Plug Yoko.
Yoko.
At Hair Porn, Pourne.
I'm gonna tag her, man. All right, y'all.